MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Justin Steele is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Now to the plate, Peter Hobson, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the basket, and it's gone. So a solo home run here on just the second pitch of the ball game. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Talk about hitting the ground running. Usually a leadoff man is a guy that takes the first pitch, trying to get the feel for the pitcher, trying to get dialed in, but not this guy. He's got that see ball, hit ball philosophy, and he does just that, launching that pitch out of here before the fans could even get settled in the seats.
Now the pitch. Tan sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So now to the plate, Carmen Feliciano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he fouls this one off. Here's the pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
In now, Rafael Diaz. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Feliciano, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. A ball and two strikes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Kevin Egbert. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Garrett Becker, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
At the plate, Adam Greenberg having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more. Especially the way this team is underachieved, you got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Armstrong.
Into the box now, Pete Armstrong, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Squared that one up just a little late. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. One out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Now in the box, J.C. Embry. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, and he's the guy who drives the bus on this team, leading the team in that home run department, and he's really been the guy they look to drive it out of the yard.
Yeah, normally there are 2 or 3 guys in every lineup that you want to proceed with caution. This big home run hitter, he's the guy in this lineup you need to be very, very careful with.
Embry hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. Certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, this...
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
To the plate now, Freddie Santiago. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch inside, the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
The 2-0 on the way. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So Ben Zobrist will bat this inning following the 2-out hit.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Comes in here right at 260. No home runs as of yet, and 32 driven in. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over, and the runner back safely. The 1-0. He's running. Strike taken, the throw. And he's safe.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Pulled toward right center field. Here's the center fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he is in there.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
So coming to the plate, Ryan Buckner. He'll look to pad that RBI total a bit here as he enters play 8th in the National League in that category.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are surprised by that. Listen, it's still early. I'm not saying he won't keep this up, but things tend to even out as the season goes along.
He's set. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. Becker has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
Hey, sometimes it doesn't go exactly according to plan. Two aces on the mound. We thought they were going to throw up donuts all game. Both teams are able to score. Let's see which one settles down quicker.
Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and a runner left. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Cubs 2 and the Brewers 1. Leading off the inning, Marcos Figueroa, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Figueroa.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 7, the catcher, Bob Uecker.
At the plate, Bob Uecker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is popped up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Lawrence Gonzalez.
Digging in, Lawrence Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up, 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The 2-1. There's a fastball that misses. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Now at the plate, Garrett Becker. First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
A runner on first with 2 away. That's inside. 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
outside. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. 2 out with the man at first. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Peter Hobson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
2 down, runners at first and second. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
The 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Jason Kipnis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
In his career, Kipnis has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Feliciano is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Batting it, the catcher, Jimmy Grimes.
Stepping in, Jimmy Grimes. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
One out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Justin Steele.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Justin Steele. First pitch coming, here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 2-1.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi. And now pitch on the way. Brian Tan is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Lifted in the air out to right. Santiago is there, and he'll bring this one in. So with one away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. Now at the plate, Harmon Feliciano. He drew a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Offered a low one there, but came up empty.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Santiago is there, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 7, Rafael Diaz.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rafael Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Greenberg. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Soft liner to the left side. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Pete Armstrong. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And it's fouled away.
This is a tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 0-1, and there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Count is 1 and 2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
No one out with a runner at second. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, JC.
Now at the plate, J.C. Embry. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the right fielder, Freddie Santiago.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Freddie Santiago. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Men on third with 2 down. Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. At the plate, Kevin Egbert. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kevin Egbert.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1.
The 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Got him swinging in the dirt. He'll throw down to first. 1 away.
Now batting.
All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. Standing in now, Marcos Figueroa. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting. Catcher Bob Uecker.
Standing in, Bob Uecker. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
A ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still trail it here 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Ben Zobrist. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Diaz has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Settling in now, Ryan Buckner, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Count even now at 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. From the stretch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Into the box, Jimmy Grimes, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
So now to the plate, Justin Steele. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
The set and the 2-0. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
The 2-2 pitch.
You can't lose, Paul.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher. The next Cub up, Adam Greenberg, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The 0-1 offering. This is hit softly to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Leading off for the Brewers, the third baseman, Lawrence Gonzalez.
First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. So here now is the pitcher, Garrett Becker. First pitch on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Peter Hobson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Our score remains 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Pete Armstrong.
No left fielder.
First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Digging in to try it again, J.C. Embry, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
At the ball. Ball 1, no strike. Back outside.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Freddie Santiago waits on deck. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Fouled off. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back. On its way is pitch number 75. In there, now the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Two runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Ground ball right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit, and they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, one out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Ben Zobrist comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
The 2-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Striding in, Ryan Buckner. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. 0-1 count, the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Ready with the 1-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this. but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The set and the 2-1. Popped him up. Euchre is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. Ready for another shot now. Brian Tan will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The right fielder, number 20. Carmen.
Stepping up to the plate, Carmen Feliciano. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Set to deal on 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Rafael Diaz. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
In now, Kevin Egbert as he chops it on the ground toward the right side. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. They're down 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
The second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Here comes the first pitch. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher, number 9, Jimmy Grimes.
So digging in now, Jimmy Grimes. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He's right there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, The pitcher, Justin Steele.
So striding in, Justin Steele. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. They still lead it 2-1. Into the box now, Marcos Figueroa. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch on its way. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 2-1.
Count is 3-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year as the Brewers have come back to tie things at 2.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Stepping in now, Bob Uecker. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Into the box now, Lawrence Gonzalez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now it's 2-0.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be Pitch number.
And that is down for extra bases. And with nobody out, we'll see if they want to wave that go-ahead run home. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Willie Peralta comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Willie Peralta.
Standing in now, Garrett Becker, and they'll play the station-to-station game here, but this is a foul ball. A runner at second, nobody out. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Peter Hobson. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses up and in.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now, but if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Is put in play to the right side of the infield.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate now, Brian Tan lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
At the plate, Carmen Feliciano, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 3 runs already home here. In the dirt here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Brewers 4 and the Cubs 2. Leading off the inning, Adam Greenberg, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner, but foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Hit back toward the mound. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Matt Chavez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. So now to the plate, Pete Armstrong, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Runners going. Pitch inside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fastball called strike 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. To the plate now, J.C. Embry skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Freddie Santiago.
So in now for Chicago, Freddie Santiago, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Hit out towards second. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Another look to first, and a dive, but he's back in. And yet another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in there. And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. Pitch inside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Looking at his career totals, Zobrist is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan.
So striding forward now, Ryan Buckner. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 8th inning coming up. Milwaukee leads it 4-3. Leading off the inning, Rafael Diaz, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Misses, ball 2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bear down right here.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. Oh, but he robs him on a super diving catch.
Next to Milwaukee, the center fielder, Kevin Egbert.
Next for Milwaukee, Kevin Egbert. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. (4-3) our score here as we play the 8th. Grounded back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Marcos Figueroa will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0. Hit on the ground to third. Kipnis on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Darren Scandura is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0, Darren Scandura.
Leading off the inning, Jason Kipnis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Right side, but it's well foul. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. The pitch.
0-2.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-1.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Jimmy Grimes is on deck. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Full count still. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
In now, Jimmy Grimes, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hit to short. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The pitcher, Willie Peralta.
Jesse Padilla will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 3, Jesse Padilla.
High in the air into shallow left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Score holds at 4-3. Thomas Nicholas comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Bob Uecker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Armstrong is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The third baseman, number 6, Lawrence Gonzalez.
Digging in once again, Lawrence Gonzalez. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Juan Soto will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Juan Soto.
Nope.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 26 home runs and 68 runs batted in. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth.
Nope.
And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Peter.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Peter Hobson, man at first after the 2-out walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. There's a strike. It's 2-1. Two and 2 the count. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. David Mendoza comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
3, David Mendoza.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Adam Greenberg.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Mendoza, a 5'10" right-hander. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. And now a pitch on the way. Popped him up. Figueroa calls for it. 1 down. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in, Pete Armstrong. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, JC Embry.
Coming to the plate now, J.C. Embry. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. To first, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Brewers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Garrett Becker earns his 6th winning decision in this one. David Mendoza records the save, his 32nd of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.